Well, howdy everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. It's week 4 for the V8 Supercars in iRacing Season 2 2023, and we are at Park Zandvoort this week. What an awesome track. I haven't really driven it before. I think I did a Porsche race here when I bought it last year. Actually haven't driven the supercars around here, and I must say this is a super fun track with all that sort of banking and camber on offer around here, and I think it's going to be one of those tracks that when you get the flow of the place and really get into the groove, you're going to really enjoy driving here and find those faster lap times. Now, it looks like I'm the only one out here at the moment, so I don't know how rubbered in the track is. You can see a big skid mark there. I have been out and done a few laps practicing that, just to try and get a feel for the place. But yeah, it's such a fun track, I think, and that corner there is going to be one of the big important ones. So easy to sort of overshoot it there. Now, the one last thing I'll say before we get this lap started, or this track guide started, is thanks very much for helping me get to 500 subs. I know that 500 subscriptions in the scheme of things of YouTube is not very big, but for a little niche hobby like sim racing, it shows me that, you know, there's at least 500 of you out there that are enjoying my content enough to give me that sub and the likes to go along with it. So thanks very much, guys. Alright, let's get this lap started. Now, you're coming off to about 75% throttle, so you can get the car turned in, then back on the gas so you can try and carry as much speed as possible onto the straight. Now, we're looking to brake just before the tower up here, going right back to second, and we're turning in early to use the camber. Try and stay low so we can get on the gas. Alright, same thing here, use all the track, back to third. Try to avoid floating wide because it's so easy to die if you go out the grass there, because you just spear off into that wall. Stay low through that corner, use that bank track, that cambered track, so you can to your advantage. Alright, full throttle through now. We're going to cut this bit here, lift as we get to the curbing, and then back to fourth. Try and get on the gas hard as the car compresses, and you can get back to the full throttle. Alright, looking to cut this corner here. Not, well, maybe a bit more if we get it right, and then back to, alright, this is the big heavy corner that's easy to get wrong. Alright, late apex this one, and try and turn it into a bit more of a straight. Alright, now we're looking for the line up here on the road. It's about the 50 or just before the 50, I think. Back to second. Cut that corner a fair bit, and again use all of that banking there so you can get on the gas. Alright, braking inside the 50, back to third. Again, use all of the extra bit of track there. Lift that throttle back up to about 80%, 75% so you can get it turned in and get through the corner. I'll bump the camera there, sorry guys. Alright.
1 minute and 38.732.
Oh, okay, just trying to tail the brake in, get in hard there. Trying to be really aggressive in a T1 with that banking. Oh, we've slid a bit wide there. Look, that's going to cost us. So we slid out of that groove. So that costs about 2 or 3 tenths there. Now this is a tricky corner, very easy to get this wrong. I think you might, it'll be interesting in the race if fuel becomes fuel saving becomes an issue. So I think you might see a few guys use that as an opportunity to fuel save there. Again, looking to late apex here. Twice I've run up on that curb. There's a bit of an ordinary lap this one, I think. Again, looking for that line. Back to second, cut this corner rather heavily. track that you can. Alright, so definitely a slower lap than the last one. But I'm happy I got down into the 38s. I think the quick guys will probably be doing about 37s or 36s.
39.524.
I see they're a bit more aggressive that time. So we're going to bring this lap around, but we won't finish it. I'll show you the pit entry. But there's at least a 10th I've just found there, so that's good. Gave it up because I slid up out of that groove again. And see how easy it is if you don't get that turn in there. And there's not much of a brake marker really to help you with it either. So... here, if you get this right, staying tight, you can get on the gas as the car compresses into the ground. I'll brake before that line by the looks of it, yep. That was a bit better this time. Didn't get it quite up on that curve, but we're well down on this lap again. And you can see what happens. Just make a couple little mistakes and it costs you, you know, half a second at least. So it's going to be an interesting race again. Again, one of those tracks that we don't come to that often. So I look forward to the strength of field next Monday night. Alright. So looking for the pit entry up here now. It's on the right now. I reckon we're going to have to brake basically at the end of that silver curbing on the right there. So there was a silver bit of fence, and the moment that ends, that's where you need to brake. And as you see, I only just pulled that up to get into the pit lane. In fact, I might have ballsed up the previous track guide by ploughing into the wall there and stuffing that pit entry up. Alrighty guys, well there is a quick look at Circuit Zandvoort. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe. I do plan to get my updated rig tour up very soon. I just need to go through and clean up a bit of cable spaghetti behind the rig because it looks pretty awful at the moment. But guys, thanks very much for your support. 500 subs, awesome stuff. And yeah, I'm loving it. So this is Cowy, Average Sim Racer, signing off, saying thanks for watching. Good night, and hopefully we'll see you out on track. Cheers.